Hey, it's Alec with Mimozine on the floor of Star Wars Celebration 5. Coming to you from balmy Orlando, Florida, with none other than Rector, one of the producers behind Force Unleashed video games. Force Unleashed 1 being top-selling Star Wars video game. Was that in any way surprising for you?
Not at all. I mean, when we went into making that game, we really felt we had a strong storyline. We felt we had a very strong new character, and what we called him then the Secret Apprentice, aka Starkiller. And just as the team got together and the creative juices started flowing, we knew that we were going to have a big hit on our hands.
You have served your purpose well, my apprentice. But I have no further use for you. Kill him. What happened?
Can you tell us a general background of Force Unleashed 2? What's going on in the galaxy? What's going on in the game?
You know, we kind of had a creative quandary at the end of the first game because we supposedly killed off our hero, sorry for the spoiler, and we were trying to think of ways to bring him back because we really like the character of Starkiller, and the fans liked the character of Starkiller. So we thought of the idea of cloning, and that's kind of where the first game, the theme was redemption, where you're trying to redeem yourself. This one's about identity because Starkiller's being told he's a clone, but then there are other people in the game, in the storyline, that don't buy it.
By the Force, I knew you were alive.
So there's this kind of conflict, is he or isn't he? And as you play the game and you reveal those elements, you'll actually see at the end if he is or he isn't.
Can you talk about the name a little bit, the origins of the Starkiller name, which is really pretty fascinating?
Yeah, no, so Starkiller actually came from one of George Lucas's first drafts of Star Wars, Deep Starkiller. So we really wanted to kind of dive into that culture, that lore of Star Wars, and I thought it was a great way to kind of like bring back the old Star Wars and then have it, you know, recognizable within our game, and fans really like that portion of it. They really like that name.
Are we going to see more about this story outside of gaming?
Well, we're supporting the game with a novel by Sean Williams. He wrote the first novel for the first game, which was actually a New York Times top 20 bestseller. And we're also supporting it with a graphic novel as well that actually tells a side story of one of the important characters within the game. So to get the whole experience, I mean, certainly pick up the graphic novel because it will add so much more to the actual gameplay experience.
It's sounding like a really immersive world that you guys have created. Can you tell us a little bit more technically gaming? What are we looking for from the game that's going to be new, that's going to be exciting, that's going to bring people to the stores?
Right, so we've retained about 80% of the original team that made the game, so we have this what we call muscle memory, which is very important to a sequel because we have a tool set, new rendering engine, new graphics engine, and while those are great, if you don't have a team that understands how to use the tool, then you know it's hard to get a game out, you know, as we've done. So that's very important. We have one of our pillars is over-the-top boss battle. So before you were pretty much hand-to-hand Jedi combat with other opponents. This time just huge boss battles, huge creatures, and I think fans are really going to like that. And we've actually added some new force powers. We brought Jedi Mind Trick into the equation.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
These aren't the droids we're looking for.
Jedi Mind Trick produces kind of like 20% comedy in some of its results when you mind trick an enemy.
I can't do this anymore!
And what we also call Force Fury, which is like kind of a blowing out of all your force power. So even if you ranked up your force to the max, you still get more out of this than you would with your max power. You can do things that wouldn't be possible otherwise.
Have you guys exhausted all of the force abilities, or is there still some stuff left to be revealed?
Yeah, there's still more to come. So I mean, the force is endless.
You know, we're really excited about the Starkiller Mimobot. What was your impression of the Mimobot as it was being approved by Lucasfilm?
I thought it was great. I love the dual lightsaber look. I think the look on his face is great. I mean, it actually kind of looks like Sam. I was very surprised at how closely it looked to the real actor, and I just thought it looked great. I think it's going to be a great piece, and I think the fans are going to love it. I love it. I love these things. I mean, how could you not like these things?
Totally. I agree. You know? I think they're pretty cool. I think they're pretty cool. So maybe I'm not biased at all. Yeah.
Hi, this is Rector, producer at LucasArts. Refresh your memory, enjoy The Force Unleashed 2.